pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So this time we're going to open up with our superintendent's report.
Good evening, everyone. And I normally would stand, but we are recording, so I can't really sort of like walk around with this portable mic. So this is a very important special evening for us as a district because it gives us an opportunity to recognize the great work of our Board of Education. So for those of you who do not know this, the Board of Education, the seats of the board, they are completely volunteer. They do not get paid. They do not get any compensation whatsoever. So they are individuals that dedicate a tremendous amount of their time away from their family, time away from things that they would like to do, to not only attend board meetings, but also prepare for board meetings. There's a tremendous amount of documentation that we have to give them every single week. There are events that they attend. And they are doing this because they love the community, they love the students, and they want Seton Riches to be the best place that it can be. So tonight is a way for us to recognize with a token of appreciation from all of our 3 buildings and our special area departments. So without further ado, I'm going to start with our elementary representatives, which is our principal, Dr. Fernandez, and our assistant principal, Ms. Jackson.
Good evening. We would just like to thank the board and everybody for coming tonight. We're really excited to showcase our students, and we have our teachers here with us who would like to come up if you like, and our students who are going to help us to present.
You inspire us to learn to dream big and use our voices in new and creative ways. We are excited to share our music with you tonight. To show our appreciation, our kindergarten classes have prepared something very special. Music can bring people together no matter where they're from. Tonight we will be singing 5 languages: English, Spanish, Italian, Algonquin, and American Sign Language. This shows how learning connects us across cultures. Thank you again for all that you do. Have a great night.
That was adorable. Thank you so much.
And I just want
love
a
you
special
girls.
thank you to Mrs. Basilis, Mrs. Lopez, Miss Basil, Mrs. Lopez, and Miss Sutton couldn't be here, but she helped to organize the kids and their speeches and the song that you're about to see.
I'm waiting for Carrie. I want to make sure that's the right one.
That was amazing.
Just one thing, you're gonna have to speak to the mic because you're not gonna hear the recording.
Good evening, everyone. First, I'd like to call up Mr. Volger and the middle school students that are joining us tonight. Sarai, Annabelle, and Kellen, come on up. All right, so on behalf of Santa Mercedes Middle School, Mr. Longjohn and I would really like to thank the Board of Education for the tireless hours that you spend. We know that it's not just coming to Board of Education meetings, but we know all of the preparation that you do ahead of time, and sometimes we know that it can be a thankless job. So we know that you're spending hours and hours away from your own family to give to the entire community, and we truly appreciate all that you do for Santa Mercedes Middle School. So as a token of our appreciation, we have our students here that would like to start by saying a few words.
Hi, my name is Kellen Combs, and I'm in.
Do you want to hear? You want to come over here?
Hi, I'm Kellen Toms, and I'm an 8th grader here in Santa Mercedes Middle School. On behalf of the middle school, we want to thank the Board of Education for all the time you volunteer on us, especially my dad.
Hi, my name's Sarai McGee, and I'm a 7th grader at the middle school. We have so many extracurricular activities, classes, and programs available to us, and we appreciate you supporting our school.
My name is Annabelle Crusade, and I'm a 7th grader at Center Mercedes Middle School. As a token of our appreciation, we created a video of some of the many things that we are thankful for.
All right, and before you hit play on the video, I just want to share too, Mr. Volger is here. He does a fabulous job on our middle school morning show, The Morning Scoop, and we have two of our lead anchors here today joining us with Kellen. So I just want to give a special shout out to our morning show, Morning Scoop, for all of their work behind the scenes, and you'll see it on the video today. So.
Yeah, what's really exciting is that tomorrow morning on the Morning Scoop, they're going to see, the students in the middle school are going to see this video. And so they'll get to see all the things that you guys do because the kids don't always realize where the awesome stuff comes from.
All right, one of you guys back up.
Board of Ed for all the big and small improvements they've given us. So let's go take a tour on the changes that they've made at our Center Mercedes Middle School. First off, the auditorium. Right now it's getting a big remodel, as you can see, and by Christmas it's going to be completely remodeled, and we get to have all of our events here, including concerts, plays, musicals, all of that type of stuff. So we want to give a huge thank you to the Board of Ed for making this happen so that we can have a fully remodeled auditorium. Here at the Music Wing, we have some of the most talented students around. With help from the Board of Ed, we've got the support we need for instrument performances and even future trips. Let's hear what some of our students have to say. Okay, so we have 3 students here. Let's introduce yourselves.
I'm Sophia.
I'm Yasmin.
I'm Sophia.
What's your favorite song and band that you're currently playing?
Mambo from the West Side Story.
Right, that's you can march.
Practice.
And what's one plus to being in band?
The winter and spring concert.
To be in a jazz band.
More opportunities for college.
Wow, that sounds amazing. Now let's check out some middle school classrooms. Now we're in the 7th and 8th grade hallway. Let's go take a look at some of the classes. Come on. Look at these calculators that the school has provided for our students. They're very high tech and cost around $200. Thank you to the Board of Ed. Now let's check out the new desks in the English room. Look at these whiteboard desks. Now we're here to thank the Board of Ed for having small classes. Do you know how many students are in this class?
There's 14 students in this class.
Thank you, Board of Ed. Love you, Dad. Look at this wall. Now take a moment and close your eyes and picture a big, beautiful mural here. Later in the year, the Board of Ed is going to put a big mural here
In
the
the budget.
cafeteria for all the students to see. Believe it or not, one of our best upgrades is our bathrooms and plumbing. We used to have issues, but now everything works great. Let's give a big special thanks to the Board of Ed for helping with an important part of our school. Check out our main office. With new furniture and a fresh look, it's a welcoming place for everyone. Miss Tancredi, what do you love about your new space?
Oh, well, we love all the extra storage that we have, and it helps to keep us neat and organized.
I also love it. I think that the color is great because the color goes with everything.
Have you ever seen one of these? Thanks to the Board of Ed, we use these to keep our phones locked and safe and help us stay focused in class. And at the end of the day, we open it up and take our phones out. Just like that. Our school clubs are booming. From art to science to community service, we have clubs for everyone. For example, yearbook club, yoga club, dance club, friends and buddies club, art club, books and board games club, peer leadership club, video game club, student council, math counts, pit bands, National Junior Honor Society, World Language Club, Native American Club, and Robotics Club. As you can see, there's so much happening here at the Center Merchants Middle School, and it's all because of the help of the Board of Education. On behalf of the teachers, students, and staff, thank you for everything you do. You're helping make our school be the best it can be. Thank you for visiting.
So on behalf of the middle school, we just want to thank you for all the things. Some of the things that you do are very out front in the community, and some of it is behind the scenes, and the students feel it every day in the building. So thank you for all the decisions that you make that impact our students. And one of the things that we are very thankful for is your support of the morning show. So under Mr. Volger's leadership, our students are getting to produce videos such as that. So thank you, Board of Education, for all that you do. And at this time, I'd like to turn it over to our high school colleagues. Mrs. Mangonia.
And that was really creative. Good job. Honestly, we don't need gifts. The gift is seeing you guys succeed.
I'll explain it, but it's more of a Then you guys can come over here. Come over here, come over here. This is the microphone area.
We won 2018. We might have a broken wrist.
All right. Okay, that's what I figured. Okay, hi. Thank you all. My name is Ms. Mangonia. In case you are unaware, I'm the high school principal. Very proud of all of these students behind me and all the students that we have in our building. You might have seen as you came in, the hallways are being decorated. It's homecoming week, so a lot of kids have been in and out doing an amazing job. Definitely make sure that you take a look at the hard work that they've been doing. But for tonight's really a special night where we get to thank our Board of Ed members, because again, this is something that they volunteer for and have a huge impact on the programs that we provide for our students. I know that the Board of Ed members don't want gifts. I know that because they're doing it because they love what they do and because they think it's important. But what I get to also do is show off the products that our kids are able to do, the tools, the skills that they've learned that now they get to show you, and they're proud of it. The things that these kids make, I mean, every year they blow my mind, but we have Mr. Spinaris is over here. He is our tech teacher. He is amazing. He works so closely with a lot of our students in a lot of different classes. We have some of our robotics students here that are also here. Obviously, you know many of these wonderful children as well, who definitely have to give you an extra shout out because I'm sure that it is not always easy. But I'm going to have our students, you guys good with that? Yep, they're good, they're prepared. Just to explain what it is that they gave you, because I can do it, but it's not going to be as accurate as what they're actually going to say. Okay, you got this, come on here. Go ahead, Andrew, pull three, walk as a team, you got this. Okay, just explain what you made.
So the base of the thing is 3D printed, and the base of it is 3D printed, and the parts that's lit up is acrylic that we laser cutted on our laser cutter. And then we had our new members today. At the new members meeting we had today, we had them solder all of the LED lights together, and we assembled it today. So
like I said, I couldn't explain that to you at all.
and then we also gave keychains out that we designed. We designed over the summer.
And this with our
And they're 3D printed.
sparkling cider, which is so. Thanks for mentioning that. Absolutely, that is what we have: sparkling cider, sparkling water. But this is something that I think everybody can really appreciate. I mean, the kids do such an amazing job. Clara, although I know you like sparkling cider, you were given a cutting board, right? So that is also very well done and created, just in case she doesn't like the cider as much. So that's what we went with. Do you have anything else?
No.
You're good? Yeah. You did great. You're good. Great job. The last thing that I want to mention is a specific thank you to Clara Tebbins. She is our student Board of Ed member. It's the first year that we have had this. It is something statewide that they are requiring. However, this is not a requirement for Clara. She is a worker. She is committed. We have met multiple times before board meetings to go over agendas, to talk about feedback from kids, to talk about our meetings that we're going to go down to the middle school. We're going to go down to the elementary school to meet with their leadership, to really get the whole student experience and the student feel. So for Clara to take that time, because she still has to come back up and make sure that she makes up all of her work and gets good grades and does all the things that she's supposed to do, but she is making the time to try her best to make this whole district, not just the building, the district, a better place and improvements along the way. So personally, I just want to say I'm very proud of you, Clara. We're all very proud of you, so thank you. Are you guys good? You want to say anything? No. Okay, all right, we're good. Thank you. I don't want to make, what? Oh.
Thank you.
I'm now no, you guys are good. You guys are good. I am going to introduce Miss Scott, who is going to present for our athletics and special education. Do you want to tell? The bags that you all have is from our 811 Miss Sigerson's class and our school store. Yes, so they put together a little card in there and also have a t-shirt. And do you want to just give? And at the next Board of Ed meeting, we will be providing cookies from our brew crew. Come on. Look at the stuff. Thomasina. Do you want to do it? Yeah, that's okay.
Good evening. So on behalf of Mr. Thode, he was not here and able to make it tonight as he's at the varsity cheerleading competition. But on behalf of athletics and the special education department, we do not have cookies. I apologize. But in lieu of our homecoming week, we have more attire for you to celebrate and have the pride in which you have instilled in us and our community and our students and our staff. And we do appreciate on both departments the support that you've provided for us to help us as students and the families within the community. So thank you for that as well.
And lastly, I would like to invite the PTO. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Thank you to our Board of Ed for everything you've done for us. As a PTO, we are unable to run events without the help of student volunteers. So we are here tonight to thank and award our top 2 volunteers from last school year with some service award certificates and gift certificates. So our top earner was Jack Mayer, who could not be here tonight. He put in over 65 hours of volunteer time, and he was awarded a gift certificate to Amazon, I believe?
Amazon, yep.
For $100. The second place top earner was Alexandra DeSantis, who is here tonight, so please come up. Thank you, Alex. Alex put in over 30 hours of her time. She's helped out at many of our events, our PTO plant sale. Come back, you're not done yet. You have to stand up here with us. Our plant sales, the Wizards games, the bingo nights, the family nights at the Holiday Boutique, you name it, she's been there. She's been a great help. We can always count on her, and we thank you.
Yes.
Thank
you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
On behalf of the board, I'm going to let everyone have a chance to speak too, because I know it's kind of a touching night because we do meet a lot. We are constantly in communication. There's never seems to be a day that doesn't go by where there's something going on within the school or within the kids' lives that we have to kind of get right on. So, I appreciate from my stance, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out tonight. We're more background people where we like to see the things succeed. So these nights are a little more humbling, I guess you can say, because you get to see the fruits of the labor. I will tell you that, Mr. Volger, that video was exactly what we need in Center Riches for our community to see. All the great things that go on, putting that out in the community. I have this one fly that keeps messing with me, and I don't know why. It might be part of robotics. Does anyone have a remote? But for us to really get that message out there of why we wear red and white and why we carry the traditions and why we continue to do what we do is so important for this community, not only for the kids, but the staff and just the pride that we have. When we have this homecoming float coming up and that parade, we hope that we see everybody out on the streets at 6 o'clock or 6:30 roughly, cheering us on. And again, the mentality of homecoming is to bring the community together, not just to have some type of competition, but yet to bring this community, which is a great one, together. So I'm going to pass it over because I know some will probably want to say thank you as well.
Yes, thank you so much. And I'm convinced that teachers have the best job in the world because they get to see the students just grow up and succeed and do all those really cool things, like sing in different languages and produce these cool videos and be out on the sports fields and produce these incredible engineering projects. So it really makes me emotional to see that the work that we do translates to that. So it makes it all worth it. So thank you so much for everything that you're all doing out there, teachers and administrators and staff and community.
I think I'm just going to continue with the common theme of it is so nice to see all the great things that these students do in the classrooms and in what they build, how they sing. It's just so nice to be able to see all the great things that go on in this school and in this community. I mean, this Center Riches is definitely very special. So thank you. And continue, doing all these great things.
I love this town and this community, and I really love this school district. I have a daughter in the high school and a daughter in the elementary school right now, who I'm glad put her fear of public speaking aside to come here tonight. So I'm just grateful that I get to be a part of this community and try to work for you guys and the PTO. I think you guys do magical things. So I'm just grateful I get to be a part of it all. Thanks.
I would like to say thank you to everyone. I'm in the building all the time. They see me, I'm like a statue of being here to watch and see what they do. And we have a wonderful group of students, a wonderful group of staff. I cannot say, me as being a tribal member, my family and our tribe has been in this district since 1946. I take pride in this district. It's very important to me, and that's why I'm on the board. But I want to thank everyone for accepting everything that we do, and thank you.
I just want to say thank you so much. This community in this school district is so loving and caring, and coming into a new position where I kind of didn't really have an idea of what I was doing with such welcoming people both on the board and in the community was so refreshing and so nice. So thank you.
So to kind of go through the agenda, as we go through the volunteerism, and we start to look at now our next item on the agenda is board committee reports. So what we've added this year to the agenda is the board committee reports. Do what? Do you want to?
It's she's asking if we're going to let them.
Well, I will say this. If you have somewhere to go,
Exactly.
you can go. If you want to know about the board committee reports, hang in here. If you want to know about the short-lived version, you're going to have to watch this on the channel.
Thank you all for coming out. We will break for just 30 seconds, a minute or so.
So no-
Hey, grab some cookies, grab a water on your way out. I know, I said no. I said no. We were going to just continue. All right, feel better.
Put ice on that arm.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Nice job.
See you later, bro.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay,
You guys do a great job.
Okay, guys.
All right, for everyone that just remained here, you guys won the main prize. Underneath your seat is a raffle ticket. No, I'm kidding. So I forgot, because we're in a rhythm that sometimes people do have to go. Our minds are just worker bees, and we just keep cranking. So the board committee reports, what we did this year is we started to implement a time in which the board members that serve on the particular board committees can give us an update if they met within the month. If there was no meeting, then it would be obviously no update, but it gives us, you guys, a lens, but it also gives us as a board a little more information formally to know what each other are doing if we didn't get a chance to catch up. So I'm going to go through it. The audit committee, we just met earlier. I guess I'll take that one because we're here. We went over all the finances from the last school year, and that is going to be the fun task that Fernando will have in a little bit. But at the end of the day, it was a clean, nice report that we got to see what we did last year. It gave us what the pros are, what things are to improve on or not improve on. So it gives you guys from the community standpoint, a transparent view that what we have to do is fiscally be responsible to the best of our ability, but also we get educated by those that are professionals, because this isn't always our daily job. So that was the audit report today. Community connections, John, do you want to take that one?
So Community Connections met last night with the Booster Club. Not really much going on. I think we've got like some sort of events going on this weekend. So yeah, we met, discussed a lot about the next 72 hours and what we're going to do with the pep rally and the parade, making sure that health and safety and everything is up to par with this weekend. And hopefully going to have a spectacular event and make sure that the community comes out and supports all of these great students and student athletes. Walking in tonight, seeing the hallways completely looked like a whole different building. So there's a lot going on with us this week. So yeah, that was pretty much.
In terms of community connections, I just wanted to mention that we are moving forward with getting a lot of different community members coming out, expressing their concerns, their questions. So we do invite everyone within the community, please come out, because we won't know what we need to improve upon unless we hear from you. So it is an open meeting. There's usually no agenda set. We have kind of like an open flow in terms of our conversation, the topics that come up, and it gives us a lot to work on for future meetings. So the last meeting we had, as Mr. Toms mentioned, it was a joint meeting. I thought it was a great meeting because it gave us an opportunity to sit with Booster Club and look at some of the things that we want to see done, and even some of the improvements we've made to the facilities to ensure that the homecoming celebration is the best it can be this year. So that is more to come as you come out to the football games and to the soccer games and to all the various events that we have planned. And please come out. The kids want to see you, the adults want to see you, the teachers. We want to see you. We want you to be a part of this amazing event that doesn't just take a few people to put together. We are all involved in this. The Board of Education, myself, all of the administrators, the teachers, the students. It really takes a life of itself. So that's what I have to add regarding community connections.
Afternoon. Curriculum and technology. Is it okay if Ms. Dr. Botcher, you want to take that?
Sure. We met, the Curriculum and Technology Committee met on September 30th. We discussed professional development that had taken place in the month of September regarding iReady and magnetic literacy being implemented at the elementary school, and iReady diagnostic taking place at the middle school. We also gave an update on the elementary school report card that's being changed for this school year. We also discussed software and an audit that we're doing in terms of software throughout the district, looking at our software for cost, redundancy, use, and student impact. In addition to that, we discussed artificial intelligence and some of the programs that we have right now running in the district, included in the Google Suite, which are Gemini and Notebook LM. So we are meeting again. I believe it's on October 28th, and we'll continue talking about these topics as well and some other ones.
I was the other board member at the curriculum committee meeting. What was really nice is we got down to what we needed to look to in terms of getting data, in terms of making sure that we're finding the gaps, making sure that we're proactively thinking about how we're going to improve on the topics that often come up in the room. I will say that it was a nice, seamless meeting, and it was kind of refreshing to be a part of. So the next one is facilities, health, and safety.
All right, I'll take that on. So we met on September 17th. It was our first meeting. We met at 4 o'clock at the district office. And what we do normally for the facilities, health and safety committee is sort of, we give an overview to the committee and to the community in terms of where we stand district-wide. So the first thing that we looked at is the auditorium update. In terms of the repairs, where we are with it. So we gave the committee a timeline of some of the things that have been done. I know someone mentioned, I think in the video, the middle school video, that we will be done with the auditorium before Christmas. I'm actually hoping by December 1st. So that's the timeline that we've been provided. So everything has been going, moving along very smoothly. Thankfully, I mean, obviously we could reach some snafus, but in terms of the timeline that the project manager has projected for us, we are moving exactly where we should be moving. So I'm very happy about that. We also had a facilities update, some of the improvements that we're making across the district, and I will let some of the things out of the bag. We, for many years at our field, we had the concession stand running all the electricity to the press box. We changed that this year. So we have a dedicated electric line to the press box. That was something that was just done a couple weeks ago. We also included a wireless mic and sound system. We included lights. So there are a lot of improvements that we're making across the entire district. A lot of it was in lieu of homecoming that is coming up, that we wanted to make sure that our booster club, our students, our athletes, our staff, as well as our community members had a great facility that they can be proud of. So there is a lot of work that we're doing across the entire district. So we gave an update regarding that. We gave an update regarding our food service program, student employee accidents, which is something that we do, and of course the fire safety issues that we have that we're looking at. And lastly, we had a security update. So the next meeting that's coming up is November 5th, and that's it for facilities. Oh, yes. And the last thing that we looked at, too, is that we are in the process of steam cleaning all the bathrooms. And I think that the community is aware that there was a notification that I sent out last week regarding a couple of us students on one of our athletic teams that contracted Coxsackie. I think everyone knows that it is something that's going around all of Long Island. So we had a couple isolated cases at the secondary complex. As a result of that, we are conducting routinely deep cleans of all shared spaces across the district. That would include cafeterias, that includes classrooms, that includes locker rooms, and we're trying our best to sanitize the buildings to the best of our ability. It is something that we urge our students, our staff to be cognizant of. Obviously, wash your hands. I think you notice we have hand sanitizers across the room today. Just be aware that it is school is a space that we do share. So you just have to be aware of the spaces that you share and try to be sensitive to that. So that's what I have for that.
Yep. Health and wellness, that's an upcoming meeting on December 3rd. So if you're sitting here going, man, I wish I can get in on this excitement, here's your opportunity. December 3rd, health and wellness, that is Thomasina and John, right, as well on that one?
Yes.
Right. So, so what happens with the committees is the board gets things brought to us, and then from there we charge the committees to research, look at things, make us better, make us stronger, inform us, and then allows us to make an informed decision, which then ultimately is how we get the community input / board input together. So any of these meetings at any point you can attend. If you have questions about any of them, just come, right? If you want to come one time and be like, I'm a one and done, cool, we'll take it. You might get addicted, you might stay, all right? So the one that is after that is policy. So policy has been something that we are attacking this year pretty heavily because some of the stuff that we've noticed in the past was outdated. So we wanted to make sure that we were aligning based on what was recommended to us by NISBA. Where's NISBA that gave us that? By NISBA, that it allows us to kind of take their language, merge it to Center Merch's, insert some things here and there, but then make sure that we are on point with where we need to be with our policies. That is a long process. It is not a small process, but that is something you can always check on our website where it goes under policies. Eventually, it will all be updated and voted upon once we get through the series, and we'll go from there. So we are up to anything else from the board on any of the committees before I jump over? All right. Questions and comments regarding tonight's agenda only. I love this spiel. I have this spiel. This is the opportunity for persons who wish to speak or who have written letters to the board regarding topics that are included on this agenda. Speakers are asked to sign in with the district clerk. There's a book in the back of the room prior to approaching the board. Indicate your topic of comment. Keep comments brief and speak for no longer than 3 minutes. Refrain from discussing matters involving specific district personnel or individual students. Please stand and speak into the microphone so that everyone here and those joining us on the live stream can hear you clearly. Members of the public will have the opportunity to speak about any topic at the end of the meeting. So there's 2 different points for public session. Do we have anybody that has? All right, moving on. Any board members on anything? All right. So our consent agenda approval, be it resolved, the motion to approve that consent agenda items 10A through 16O can be approved. Consent agenda items are approved via a single vote unless they are removed from being a consent agenda prior to the vote. I know before we do that, before we do the approvals and we go for the yays and the nays and all that, we're just going to take a moment to recognize some individuals.
So I want to take a moment to recognize 2 donations that are identified on the agenda. The first one was a very generous donation from the PTO, which included 2 picnic tables that are now housed at the elementary school. The total cost for material and labor was $2,200. So PTO, I think they left already, but PTO, we do thank you for that generous donation. There are things like this that do help the school improve. It helps the experience of our students, experience of our staff. So we do thank you for that generous donation. The second donation that we have is a total of $10,000 that was donated by the Foster family. And that was donated for the renovations that we are about to begin next week to our varsity baseball field. And I have to say that that was a very generous donation on the part of the Foster family that is going to offset the cost of the district by 1/3 of the cost. So Foster family, thank you, thank you, thank you. We really appreciate your support. We appreciate the support to the athletic program, to the students that play in the program. It is going to make for a much better field. And there's what, you want to say something? Okay. And one other thing, we do have someone who is sitting right in front of me that is on the agenda for the board's approval tonight. His name is Mr. Fernando Osorio. He is going to be recommended, he is recommended this evening to take on the role of the Assistant Superintendent for Business of the Center Richard School District. So, Fernando, I had the pleasure of having numerous conversations with you. I found them to be very informative. I love the experience that you come to the district with. You are a local resident. I'm not going to disclose exactly where you live, but you are a local resident. You come to us with not only experience as a business official, but also in the area of technology, which I think is going to be very valuable for us. I loved your personality. I think you're going to be an amazing fit for us. So I can't really welcome you until the board actually votes on you, but I'm pretty sure that it should be.
So the longer he talks, you have to stay on this.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. So welcome, Mr. Ozaria. The other person that we have in the audience is Amanda Conigliaro, who's a teaching assistant who's in the back. And I met Amanda, I want to say about a week and a half ago. And one of the things that kind of amazed me about Amanda was that she's coming in to work in one of our 811 classrooms, which is one of our self-contained special education classrooms as a teaching assistant. But what is really interesting about Amanda is that she has this really great artistic side. So she showed me her portfolio, and in the portfolio is a lot of different things that she's done in terms of her artwork, and they're actually quite amazing. So Amanda, welcome to the Center Richard School District. I know that the kids are going to love you. I believe that the staff is going to take to you very, very quickly, and I'm happy that you're joining our family. Welcome.
So at this time, we are going to make it official. Do I have a motion to approve the consent agenda items? John Toms. Do I have a second?
Second.
Shauna. All in favor?
Yes.
We have all across the board. All right. So this is the fun part where I have to make sure I flip to the spot because it's a lot of consent agenda items. So I don't awkwardly say something twice and then need those little sticky Post-its.
All right, next time. You definitely need to stick the post. Don't get you on that one.
Wait, is that it? No. I'm up to the, right here. 17, got it. All right. 17 is now for general public comment. These are things that are not on the agenda. It follows the same guidelines as any public comment. Speakers are asked to sign in with the district clerk, indicate your topic of comment, keep comments brief, and speak for no longer than 3 minutes. Refrain from discussing matters involving specific district personnel or individual students. Please stand and speak into the microphone so that everyone here can hear you, here and home. All right. Anything for anybody else? Anything on the board that wasn't on the agenda for the board? Everybody's good? This is kind of cool. All right, informational items. So again, something that we want to make sure, the next Board of Education meeting is Wednesday, October 29th. Our policy committee, 5:30, executive section 6. Action meeting is approximately at 7 o'clock, depending on how we do a policy. Location will not be here. It will be in the district office boardroom, which is freshly painted, looks very nice, has 2 TVs now, has a lot going in there. Upcoming district-wide events, right? This is the important stuff that Ricardo talked about. The homecoming weekend, the parade Friday is at 6:30. The high school homecoming dance is on Friday at 8 p.m. following the parade. Homecoming games are all day Saturday, but we do have a volleyball game, I want to say at 3:30 on Friday off the top of my head, am I right? So we have that at 3:30. So we want to make sure that, one, we go to the volleyball game, then go to the parade, then go to the dance and all that fancy stuff in between. Don't worry about deodorant, we'll be all right. So we have the homecoming games. Now, school is closed on Monday because we all will be home for Columbus Day and Indigenous People Day. And then the CMPTO meeting Wednesday the 15th. The National Honor Society induction ceremony is on the 16th of October. Helping Makes You Happy has a mega auction that everybody knows, brings in like 300 chairs into this place and tables and everything that goes along with it. And Miss Barr loves the moments of all the auctions. So that is going to be on the 18th in the high school gym. The Unified Pumpkin Fun Run is Saturday the 19th at the high school stadium. All the money raised, I believe, goes to Unified Sports. The book fair, the Clayton Huey Book Fair during the day, Tuesday through Thursday, 10:21, 22, 23, and family night is 10:23. I am sure they need volunteers because that's a lot of time. National Junior Honor Society induction ceremony is Thursday, October 23rd. Curriculum and Technology Committee meeting is Tuesday, 10:28, 6 p.m. And then we obviously remember the 29th is your favorite part, the board meeting. So I have a motion to adjourn. Second? All in favor? Thank you, guys. Everybody have a good night. Thank you, guys. Everybody have a good night.